If you are doing your work, if you are doing your job with the thought, I am doing it for my master, it is service and meditation. Therefore, don't take meditation to be merely a formal exercise in sitting with closed eyes and trying to either listen to the sound or trying to repeat words. Those words can be repeated all the time. And you can be thinking of the master all the time. Good things happen, thank you, master. Bad things happen, why was that, master? Both ways you are meditating. You can be meditating all the time. So that is why true meditation, which takes you on to a spiritual path and takes you on to a faster, accelerated route to your destination, to your true home, is meditation all the time. And that can be done, and that is real meditation, a life of meditation, a life of spiritual thinking, continuously associating with the master by thinking about him. If you think about the master, you may not know it. In the beginning, you may not know it, that the master is with you when you're thinking about him. The master is with you when you're talking to him. If you sit closed eyes and talk to the master and visualize him and repeat the words he's given you at initiation, he is with you at that time. You can ask the same questions without waiting to have the company of the master. What about the time when you haven't been able to visualize the master in your meditation to the extent when you feel he's really there, and you are also feeling he's hiding behind somewhere, but you want to see him? During that time, of course, it's good to actually physically meet the master as much as one can. And once again, somebody had asked, somebody from the United States who was visiting the great master, asked him, Master, how often should we come and see you? Which is the best deal for a person like me? How often should I come and see you? Because I want to see you all the time, 24 hours. But physically, also I love to see you. It's a great time I have when I'm with you. Somehow, something happens to me and I feel in bliss just by in your presence. I would like to be in your presence as much as possible. How often should I come and see you? Great Master said, the best is to see me every day. He said, but that is not possible for somebody living away. He said, but those who are living a little far away, they can come once a week. He said, what about people living overseas? He said, then they can come once a month. He said, but you know, it's very costly to come from a country like United States to this country. He said, they can come once a year. It's good enough. What about those who cannot come once a year? Great Master said, then they may have to wait for their next life to find the master who will take them finally. He's emphasizing the importance of physical contact with the master till you have manifested him within yourself. When you have manifested, you're seeing him every day. There's no question about it. You're seeing him exactly as you see him outside physically. So that's why Master's advice to me was, since I was young, he said, the best thing you can do, I am getting old, you are very young, the best thing you can do is, before I pass on in this body, at least to manifest my radiant form in you, do as much meditation as you can to get to that point. Thereafter, I will never die for you. I'll be there with you all the time. He kept his promise. That's why when the Master's radiant form comes into us, and we can see and talk to him like we talk to him physically, he's with us all the time, 24/7. And that's a friendship, and that's an association, a companionship of which there is no other that I know of. A companionship where you travel together, you go together, see things together, and also your mind is always on high alert, not to do anything wrong, because Master is with you all the time. So it's a very wonderful situation to have the radiant form of the Master. Why we call it radiant form? Because the astral form. The astral bodies are radiant by themselves. So when you have the true astral form of a Master, he is with you all the time. And when we don't have it, we should spend our time as much as we can to get that, by spending as much time as we can with the physical form of the Master and meditating enough and visualizing him enough to make him visible, and we can talk and feel that his presence is fully there in the same way like he is physically with us. So I am giving you these hints about true meditation. It is not a 2.5 hour affair. It's a style of living. It's a way how we conduct our life itself. And we can make our entire life a continuous meditation if we follow these steps. So don't take meditation only to be what we are practicing here. That is a formal way of establishing a connection inside, a formal way of discovering where the master has implanted himself at the time of initiation, to discover and find him there, go there and have conversation with him there and talk to him and express our love and devotion as best as we can and move forward on the journey with the master.